Getting your first job can be really hard. Most companies want young employees with years and years of experience, but how are you supposed to have years of experience and still be young? It's simply not possible for the majority of us. In my case, I finished my bachelor's degree in e-commerce last year and went out to find a job in my field. I sent loads and loads of applications out but got nothing back. I didn't even get one interview. So I thought to myself, what can I do to make myself more attractive to these companies? And so I went out and found 4 people who works with hiring people at a daily basis, and actually they have more than 80 years of experience combined. So I've collected the 5 best tips they gave me so I can give them to you, so we can make sure that you get the job that you want. Tip number 1 is to be honest in your application. Let's say that the job that you're applying to is requiring 3 years of experience and you don't have any. Then don't try to hide that you don't have it. Be honest and talk about it. Tell them that you just finished your education and therefore don't have any experience, but you're more than willing to get the experience at their company, or whatever the case may be. So many people try to hide their flaws in their applications, but according to the people that I have talked to, it's much better to be completely honest and talk about it. Tell them all the other things that you can do for the company. You need to blow them away with your enthusiasm. You need to make them believe that you could really do a difference for them if they decide to give you a chance. Tip number 2 is focusing on your resume. A lot of people make the mistake of putting all their focus and energy on the application, but the truth is that the people that are hiring you are never going to read your application if you don't have a good resume. All the people that I have talked to said the same thing. The resume is the most important part, because when they're looking for a new employee, they always look through the resume first, and if that is not interesting, they will not go through to your application. So it is actually crucial to have a good looking resume that gets their interest. Otherwise you have just spent loads and loads of time on creating this awesome application no one will ever read. If you want to improve your resume, here's a few things you can do. First of all, make sure you make it relevant for the job that you're applying to. Let's say that you're applying for a job in social media and you have an earlier job at McDonald's on your resume. Take it out because it's not relevant for the job that you're applying to right now. Instead, fill it up with all those things you have that could be at some kind of interest for the job that you're applying to. Even if you don't have any experience, then mention maybe some of your other abilities or a course you've once taken that has some interest in social media or whatever it could be. Just don't have all of those jobs that have no relevance at all because they don't care. Also, make sure that the photo you attach to your resume isn't the same as you use for your Tinder profile or whatever social media, you know what I mean. Get a professional looking photo that shows that you're a serious person. Also, make sure that you put a few sentences about who you are as a person on the resume as well, so that the ones reading it can get an idea of what kind of person am I reading about right now. Not all people do that, so it's a nice way to stand a little bit out already in the resume. Tip number 3 is using your network. Networking is bigger than ever, you can't deny that, and it is a fact that most jobs never gets posted because they are just being filled through network. So being good at using your network is probably the easiest way to get a job at all. And the best way to use your network is through LinkedIn. If you don't have a LinkedIn profile already, you should definitely go make one as soon as possible because it is a brilliant way to get a job. It is a brilliant way to search for jobs, but also a very good way to let companies get to know you. It's a small world, so make sure to link up with old friends, old study buddies, old bosses and other people like that, because the chances are really good that some of those people will help you get a job in the future. If you're looking for a job right now, you can go make a post on LinkedIn saying that you're searching for a job, describe what kind of job it is, and actually just let LinkedIn do its magic. You also have the ability to get a banner on your profile picture on LinkedIn which says open to work, so that you can let people around you know that you are actively searching for a job, so if they come across something that they might think could suit you, they can reach out. It's a very powerful tool and I would definitely recommend that you go check it out. Big recommendation from here. Tip number 4 is searching for jobs that hasn't been posted. The struggle with searching jobs that are posted with no experience is that we have to compete against people with lots of experience, and that makes it difficult for us. So if we can search jobs that haven't been posted, we actually eliminate that competition. Of course, you have the struggle with not knowing if the company you're applying to actually needs a new employee, but the chances are that they do. Actually, a lot of people getting new jobs is because they went out and searched on their own instead of searching posted jobs. There are a few pros by doing it this way. First of all, as I mentioned before, you eliminate the competition because you're probably the only one searching this specific job. Number two is that you can show the company that you really want to work there because they haven't posted anything anywhere. It's completely on your own initiative that you went out, wrote an application for that specific company. That shows some serious interest and could be one of the reasons why that company would want to hire you. So definitely recommend doing that too. I hope you got something out of this video. If you did, don't forget to like it and subscribe to the channel. And I will look forward to seeing you next time.